If I'm looking at exercise part of my low back that frequently gets in spasm because it's weak or because it's compensating for something else, once we get that pain under control, we want to start to exercise and use that motion. So this is a low back muscle that people will commonly report feels painful right here. Usually that's a spasm that's causing that pain. So what we want to do is we want to get on a step. It doesn't need to be this high. It can be a shorter step for sure. And I'm going to have my hands on my hips, and I'm just going to drop my hip on one side and then hike my hip. And as I'm doing this, as I'm going up and down with this hip, this part of my low back is working and this part of my hip is working. So right to the opposite side. So the outside of one hip pairs with the outside of the opposite low back. Right, so we can just work on this, getting more stability in this hip, more stability in this low back, and that's gonna help stabilize my back. Usually you're gonna wanna do that on both sides. If that is an irritating motion, shorten the motion, have a much lower step, or you're just not ready for that motion, we'll come back to that exercise as that pain resolves and your mobility improves.